guys and gals, we're going to continue on with this format. We just got done with the mental preparedness video, and I also wanted to continue this line of thinking of low impact, high yield preparedness, and something that you may or may not have run across a lot on, preparedness forums or in books or during discussions or watching videos, is physical fitness. And I say that with a grain of salt in my own thoughts, because nobody says that you have to be this physical specimen. You don't have to be The Rock. You don't have to be Lance Armstrong. You don't have to be any of these super elite athletes that can run, for hours on end without stopping. But what you need to be is, you need to be climatized to your area. You need to be at least physically fit enough that walking a couple of miles with some weight on is not going to completely exhaust you. And you should be physically fit enough that just being outside working or doing mundane chores is not going to completely wipe you out. So what does that mean? That means you should have a level of strength built up so that you can carry a 5-gallon bucket full of water, however distance it would take you to procure that resource. So let's say that you live out in the country and you've made all the preparations. Your well goes down. Your manually installed well pump is working. However, you determine that the well has been contaminated, or it, for whatever reason, runs dry. Now you have to procure water another way. Now this is, of course, worst case scenario. This goes back to our previous video with mental preparedness. Think about these situations and prepare accordingly. So now you have to carry water from a water source that is not readily available at your location. In other words, you have to go to another location to procure water and bring it back. I don't know how far that would be for you. For some people, it may be on the neighbor's property. It may be a quarter of a mile, maybe half a mile, maybe a whole mile. It may be 3 miles. What does your terrain look like? I live in the state of Florida. It's relatively flat. Not a lot of mountains or hills. So the elevation changes are going to be pretty simple for me. But that's something that you need to think about so that you can physically prepare for that type of activity. And I would suggest that you could prepare for that physical activity for multiple different exercises. You could do fireman's carry. You could do farmer's carry. For those of you who are unfamiliar with farmer's carry, you take 2 buckets, one in each hand, and with your arms extended fully, elbows locked out, and you walk. Another thing you could do is, if you watch any of the old movies where they're talking about, where they're portraying older times long ago, you'll see someone with a notched stick that's carried over their shoulders with a bucket on each side. That's another way. That might be better for you and your situation, because it may free up your one hand at least, to provide some sort of security depending on your situation. That's a rabbit hole that we'll address later. But physical fitness is probably would be number 2 on my list of inexpensive preparations that provide you with a very high yield. Your cardio needs to be to the point where you're not winded when you walk up one flight of stairs. I mean, let's be honest. If you tire just from walking up a flight of stairs, or walking from getting up off your couch and walking to the mailbox and back, you're sucking wind and you're tired and you're sweating, and let's be honest, your physical fitness level is to the point where you will probably be a liability to yourself, to your family, and to others. And that's something that you can fix right now. You don't have to go out and buy a $3,000 Nordic track, or get on a gym membership. All it takes is a little bit of self-discipline and walking. Get off the couch and get moving. That's all you got to do. Get off the couch, get moving, motivate yourself. Of course, I'm probably preaching to the choir at this point. Anyone who is watching these videos or interested in my channel probably already knows all this stuff. So, pardon me while I climb down off of my soapbox. But physical fitness and mental preparedness, probably 1 and 2, real cheap, real easy, high yield preparedness steps that anyone can take. Not everybody has the budget to buy all the cool gear and all, years worth of storable foods and other things such as firearms and ammunition and all the other cool prepper gear gadgets. But everyone can afford to use their brain, and everyone can afford to get themselves into a shape that's not round. Right? So keep those things in mind. Keep your gears working. Keep your mind working. Stay mentally fit. Stay physically fit. Remain mentally prepared. Be vigilant. And stay safe. Hopefully, we're all crazy. And we never need any of this. That's my ultimate hope, is that this is just a bad dream in the Matrix, so to speak. And my dream will eventually end with never having to use any of my preparations, and my children's lives go on like normal. Hopefully that's yours too as well. So until next time, guys, feel free to upvote, re-steam, follow, share it with your friends, share it with your family. And until we meet again, stay safe and vigilant.